On YouTube, TikTok, everybody, this is your boy Choco Bay. This is going to be a quick video, as you guys already know. Now, baby, it went down the other night on Fox Soul. Now, Armon replaced funkydineva. He's a third member on the show. And, baby, it was Al Reynolds' birthday, and Armon read out for birthday roast. And to me, it wasn't malicious. It was a little funny. It could be a little off-putting. But to me, I watch Comedy Central. They go in on Comedy Central, like with their roast. And I mean, to me, Armand talked about things that we already knew in regards to the divorce from Star Jones, in regards to some of Al Reynolds, his perspectives, like in regards to certain topics. So it wasn't like something that was shocking. But to me, to a lot of people, it was very off-putting. To me, I thought it was funny. And I didn't think he went in that bad. I mean, come on, y'all. We watch Comedy Central. They go in. They talk about STDs, all different type of stuff now that will make you blush and be like just off-putting and nervous. But I didn't think it was that bad. You know what I'm saying? And then Armand is getting the backlash. Now, I will say this in regards to the show. I think Armand is a great cast to the show. I think he's funny, he's silly, he's charming. And I think Armand brings a sense of, like a different sense of aura, like a different perspective that's needed. Shit, I'm a millennial. I didn't start really watching until Armand was even cast on the show until he replaced Funky. Because to me, the demographic for a person my age is not there. So I think Armand gave them that sort of caveat to, bring in, or usher in a certain, younger crowd that watches. And I didn't watch until Armand was a replacement on the show. But anyway, I think he's a great cast member, but I just wish that, like, on certain topics, Armand, baby, I'm not coming for you. I just wish on certain topics you were, a little bit more forthcoming and you were a little bit more aware, like on, certain serious topics. But nonetheless, I think you're a great cast to the show. I think you're funny. You're all that. But anyway, I didn't think the roast was that bad, y'all. And what gets me, I think Armand came into a situation potentially toxic that maybe Claudia could be, pinning the guys against each other, or, certain things that she might have told Al in regards to what Armand said, certain things, Armand could have said, or just certain things Claudia might be making up to sort of, add a little add a little pressure to the show, or just add mess. But I think Armand already came into a crazy situation in which he probably didn't even have any knowledge of, and then things blow up in his face, and then it's pointed toward him like he's a bad guy or that he did something necessarily wrong, in which I don't agree with. I think Armand is who he is, Alice who he is, and Claudia is who she is. But I do think that people are telling Armand certain things that Al is saying, vice versa, to sort of get the pot stirred and stuff like that. But I will say this. When Armand did come on the show, I felt like Al could come off a little bit condescending and rude. I think Al really had to step up his game with Armand because Armand was a new addition to the show. He's likable. He has his own YouTube following. He's already sort of set in already, ushered in his own troops or people. So I think Al had to step it up, and I think that Al might have had some contention. He probably didn't like Armand. Armand has a different perspective than Al. Al is in his, early 50s, and Armand is in his, mid 30s like myself. So I think it's a difference of opinion, difference how people were reared and raised, and their perspective. So I already think it was an issue there. But I do think that Al did come off a little judgy and a little rude at times. And I'm like, well, does he like Armand? Maybe not, maybe so. But I'm not sure. I just think that it was already pressure built up. Nonetheless, even with Funky leaving, Al could not have wanted that to happen, and could have, been rude or condescending toward Armand or nasty. When a new replacement's coming in, people might feel a certain way. They might have a certain negative energy. Like, you never know. But I do think that people are pinning these guys against each other, and they're creating this chaotic, this type of toxic environment to where the hand is going to be pointed at Armand. And I do think Armand could work on some stuff. I'm not saying that he's innocent at all. Nonetheless, I don't think that he's this big bad wolf that people are trying to portray him or trying to point fingers. I mean, as a YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call people, you have to have this type of like cocky confidence at times. Like, it might not be real, it might be false, but come on now, you have to have this type of self-assurance in regards to what you're putting out, or things won't necessarily work. But I don't like to sort of point fingers at him. I mean, Al hasn't been the best person either. I mean, he's been a little nasty and contentious, like with some of the things he said, or coming at Armand a certain way, a little bit judgy or a know-it-all, which could have been a little offsetting and caused, chaos, drama in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. And Claudia, you never know with people. She could be the chaos demon. I'm just saying, all this is a legend now. She could be starting shit, starting a mess to where Armand is like, okay, I'm going to show him. I'm gonna write this motherfucking birthday roast. I'm gonna get his ass. You never know, because these people play a certain game. They will, like a producer on certain shows, they will throw out mess, drama, and then have you eat it up, and then y'all two are fighting when they done made up shit, plot, planet behind the scenes, and then next thing you know, things have blew up in your face. So comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the roast was off-putting? Was it too much? Do y'all think Arman is to blame? Do y'all think the show is gonna be done, dead, kaputs? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.